Good morning. Ah, yes. I'll have to find the gravestone. Now, do I have. What do I have on? I've got. Major experience boost. Okay. Yeah, it's a cool outfit. I just don't have the braces and I don't have the belt. The braces don't really matter to the appearance of it, but I don't have the belt for it. But it's not too bad the way it is. I like this droid companion. Okay, almost there. I love that droid. What is this? Okay, it's got to be through here.
You act more like a bodyguard than an assassin. Is that your primary function?
Increase confirmation. It is a very difficult task indeed. That I've kept Masters Benico and Vortena alive, despite their high-risk activities, is my greatest achievement.
The two of them seem close.
Deflection. I am not programmed to assess or discuss the emotional matters of meatbags under my protection.
Meat bags.
Exploration. Target has achieved deadness. +1 skill counter. Hostile eliminated. Remote. Dead. Stamina increased.
Ancient swamp rancor. Oh, great, I got to defeat him. Cool.
Exploration. Admiration. It is a great pleasure to witness your skills firsthand, Master.
Master?
Clarification. Master Benico altered my programming before we secured your release. I am to serve you with the same unexcelled loyalty with which I serve her. In fact, your survival is now my highest priority.
I'm no more important than Lana or Koth. Don't prioritize me above them.
Concession. I will alter my prioritization as you request, Master. Gossip. I had not been led to expect such selflessness from you, Master. I am impressed. Resumption. Shall we continue?
What the heck?
Target has achieved deadness. Hostile eliminated.
Let me just do something here a second. Just share it out, I forgot. Okay.
Much improved. Dead. +1. Kill counter. Operation. Dead.
I love this storyline. It'll pick up again now in a few.
+1. To kill counter.
Is this the object you picked up on your sensors?
Confirmation. Yes, Master. A closer scan suggests that this object has been here for several centuries.
Hmm. Looks like a ship.
Centuries? Of all the junk out here, you had to find the antique.
Observation. Visible design elements do not match any from Zakulan culture, antique or modern.
Not from Zakul. Could it be?
He doesn't overthink things.
Haha! Do you have any idea what this is?
It looks like some kind of old spacecraft.
This is the gravestone. This was the only ship that ever went up against the Eternal Fleet and won. Do you have any idea how long people have been looking for this thing?
And we just happened to stumble upon it.
You said this ship went up against the Eternal Fleet and won. But it's rusting in a swamp while the fleet is still around.
The fleet is even older than Valkyria. Maybe even older than Zakul. The battles happened centuries ago. Nobody knows the details of the whole war. But every story talks about the gravestone. One ship with the firepower to take on the Eternal Fleet. This is fate. We get your Outlander. Find exactly the weapon we need. We're going to win this thing, Mana. It's destiny.
It's certainly no coincidence, but destiny? I think there's something else going on here.
Do you think this is some kind of setup?
No, not exactly. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Let's have a look inside, huh?
Assessment. Nearby signs of animal activity suggest local predators may be using this wreck as a nesting ground. Caution is advised.
We'll split up, deal with any wildlife, then regroup to plan our next move.
Okay. In we go.
Feel better?
Kelly, 16, 17, 22.
These creatures are hardly cunning. Their usual prey clearly doesn't offer much challenge.
Yeah! Clearing these things out? Very easy. Easiest thing ever.
Mm-hmm. Until we meet the boss one.
Let's get him.
And there we go. Is that him? Yeah. That I don't think I can get. Okay. Onward. My body sound like Sam. Yeah, he does actually, a little bit. Oh.
The endless swamp. After the damage you inflicted, they couldn't have made a safe landing anywhere else.
And if they didn't make a safe landing?
We'll know soon enough. Sky Troopers, sweep the area. Focus on regions with high metallic sensor readings.
I oversaw security in the Carbonite prison. I humbly submit myself to answer for this failure.
Sister.
I didn't like his answer.
So this ship has been here for 1,000 years? More?
Right. It's amazing that it's in such good condition, considering. Judging by the damage I've seen, the stories are true. Whoever built the gravestone scuttled it themselves after the Eternal Fleet was defeated. It wasn't shot down.
The fleet was defeated but not destroyed. Valkorion brought it back under his own control more than a century ago.
Exactly. The Eternal Fleet is totally automated. Nobody knows who first built it, and every theory is crazier than the last.
Renegades left behind after a successful droid revolution. Representatives of an entire race of droids from somewhere beyond the edge of the known galaxy.
Like I said, crazy stuff. But no matter where it came from, the Eternal Fleet is practically unstoppable. And Arkan controls every single ship from the throne.
If Valkorion has had this unstoppable fleet for more than a century, why didn't he use it to help the Sith Empire defeat the Republic?
We can only theorize. If the war was just part of a ritual to make the Emperor truly immortal, perhaps using the fleet would have interfered somehow. Regardless, we have many other things to discuss. I owe you 5 years' worth of explanations.
And I'm gonna need some parts to get this thing moving again.
Locating supplies and fresh water would also be wise.
Let's get those parts first. Might take a while to install them.
Yeah, ship this old, there's no telling.
Assertion. I will begin a patrol pattern to ensure that no enemy forces report our position.
Excellent. Okay, can I get out that way? I can. Excellent. Okay, let's keep going. that's the last of the parts, I think. Oh yeah, a new vehicle, the speeder, the classic speeder. Boosted classic speeder bike. Wow.
Nice.
Nice. Did it go in here? Or it did. There it is. I'll add that to my vehicle list. And abilities. Oh, this is all changed. Wow, okay. Vehicles. There it is. Excellent. It really is a classic speeder. There we go. It's like the ones out of the movies. That's really cool. Well, apparently I can get through here somewhere. Probably have to backtrack a bit, no? Okay, this is a bit weird. Jump off the speeder a second, because I'm clearly missing something.
Feel better?
Oh, there we go. Oh, awesome. Another player running around. That'll help.
Stay on your feet.
Investigate detected debris. Okay. Wait. Yep.
Got you covered.
Uh-oh, they found us. Excellent.
Stay on your feet.
Okay, that's a big one. Good evening, Daisy. Okay, excellent. And happy Paddy's Day.
It's destiny. I ditch all these parts before we crash. We find the gravestone, and then what do we need to get it flying? Honestly, it's plain as day. Not for Lana, though. For her, it's all just skill and luck and coincidence.
Relying on fate to get you out of trouble will always leave you disappointed. Better to rely on yourself.
I can't believe you two. Just wait and see. I know I'm right on this. Lana's told me about all the things you've done. More than once. Half the reason I agreed to this crazy rescue was to see if you were actually real. So, I figure I know all about your past. You deserve to know mine. I grew up on Zakul. Served in the military. I captained a warship during Arkan's campaign against the Core Worlds. One of the last ships without an all-droid crew. My crew and I deserted, but I'm not going to pretend we didn't do our share of damage beforehand. Just thought you should hear it from me.
Something must have happened to make you
Oh,
disappointed.
Jesus.
What was it?
We were holding territory.
Oh, God, that would piss you off.
Locals rioted and orders were to open fire until they stopped. None of us even wanted to be there. Massacring civilians? That's not how Zakul is supposed to operate.
Thank you for being honest with me. You and your crew made the right choice.
Glad you think so. One more thing, as long as we're being honest. When you risked your life to shut that generator down, you showed me that you're someone I can count on. I want to take Arkan down, but we don't have to take down all of Zakul with him. I'm glad to know you understand that too.
Too many innocent people have suffered already. I'm not going to add to that.
Thank you. Come on. Let's get this stuff back to the gravestone.
Salutation. It is a pleasure to see you again so soon.
This droid is
Master.
brilliant.
I've encountered minimal resistance in my patrol.
Minimal?
Reassuring.
That's unbelievable.
Only one Sky Trooper and 3 local predators with poor survival instincts. Our position appears to be secure at this time, but I would still advise caution on your return trip, Masters.
Keep up the good work, HK.
Appreciation. It will be my pleasure to do so, Master.
Okay, excellent. Well, as you're there, I'm going to crack this one open. It's a nitro cold brew coffee. Coffee stout by Guinness. It's Guinness, like, just with coffee in it. Ooh. I love the cascade effect. There you go. It's a happy Paddy's Day. I love the cascade. That'd be nice. It'll settle down in a few minutes. Yeah, that's the only one that we could get. Well, we could have got the non-nitro one, but you know, I kind of the extra stout version of Guinness, but I wanted to have the nitro one, and that's the only one we could get unless we were going to go to Safeway. We tried several other places and they didn't have any Guinness, so there seems to be a shortage at the moment.
Stay on your feet.
It is. It's really creamy. It's lovely. Like Boddington's is the same. Like they do a nitro. We can get that here as well. That's lovely and smooth. But you have Timothy Taylor's by you as well. They do amazing beers. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'll have to. Yeah, I think I had that when I was in the UK. It's a nice one. I'll have to look out for that. They might be able to get that in. They're gonna try and get Murphy's Irish Stout, which is the Cork stout. So that'll be nice. I haven't had that since we lived in Corvallis.
Feel better?
Cheers. That's lovely. New discovery. You need to be going the other way.
Stay on your feet.
So if you didn't see this yesterday, what's happened is we've moved on to Knights of the what's it called, the Fallen Empire, and the storyline has massively jumped on 5 years. We got frozen in carbonite for 5 years, and now we're trying to escape off planet. We got rescued, but shot down. So everything has changed now.
Got you covered.
Thing is, where will that take us? I'm going to leave that alone just in case it sends us back. And we found out that the missing emperor wasn't actually missing at all. He was over on this planet building a new empire. And he sent his fleet in, the Eternal Fleet, and he destroyed both the Empire and the Republic. And that's where we are right now. Oh, come on. We have a almost 8 pound lamb, leg of lamb, bonus leg of lamb for today, and I can't wait. It's going to be unbelievable. It's Australian lamb, interestingly, but that makes sense, you know, given that we're on the west coast, and it's nice too. It's good stuff. Cool. Have a good one. Oh, I'll set up a scene for that cooking thing, and we can play maybe next week. Here we go.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were looking for?
More or less. I'll see what I can do.
Shall we, then? We won't last long without more food and water.
Let's go.
Should feel better now.
Okay. Down there it is, okay.
When Darth Mar and I faced Valkorion, we knew right away. He was the Sith Emperor, Lana.
I know. When he was struck down, it released ripples through the Force. Everyone who had felt the Sith Emperor's presence in the past, on Ziost, on Yavin 4, we all sensed what had happened. Arkan invaded soon after, claiming that an outlander had assassinated his father, the immortal Emperor. It didn't take long for us to unravel the truth.
Which side did Arkan attack first?
Both. Ships from the Eternal Fleet struck at shipyards and rallying points for both sides simultaneously. They favored ambush tactics throughout the war. Zakulan's sensor technology has far greater range than our own, and their ships can fly much further on less resources. Only vessels retrofitted with Isotope 5 could manage to outrun them. None could truly compete. Should feel better now.
How long did the Republic and the Empire manage to hold out?
Within 3 months, the bulk of our naval forces were disabled or eliminated, and the Republic was in the same situation. With naval superiority, Arkham's forces could begin choking off supply lines, trade, any ship travel at all. The Eternal Fleet seemed to be everywhere at once. Coruscant and Drummond Cast were blockaded by the end of the first year.
How did it end?
The members of the Dark Council fought Arkham's invasion ruthlessly and lost. The Empire's treaty was ultimately negotiated by the Minister of Logistics. Chancellor Suresh also refused to discuss surrender, but the Republic Senate managed to overrule her. A cadre of senators negotiated their own ceasefire terms. All of those senators have since been disgraced or dismissed. I'm sure you can imagine the likely culprit. So far, the treaties with Zakul have held. But that will not last forever.
Search an alternate site for groundwater. Okay.
Should feel better now. That it for here? I think so. No, there's got to be other creatures in here. I need 3 more. I want to get that bonus.
another Rancor, great.
A freshwater spring. It should be safe for drinking.
So the Eternal Fleet overwhelmed both the Republic and the Empire. What was the result?
Both sides are forced to pay a heavy tribute to Zakul, mainly raw materials and resources. They're also held under an arms limitation statute. The Empire and the Republic are both breaking it, of course, but they're still incapable of challenging the throne directly.
Who rules the Empire now?
Darth Vasina was the only Dark Council member left standing. All others died or disappeared in the chaos. Without opposition, she declared herself Empress of the Sith.
And the Republic?
Suresh remains in power, though she no longer holds the title of Chancellor. The Republic has limits to their ruler's terms, but her replacement is a mere puppet. Both sides see this only as an opportunity to eliminate one another at a time of weakness, instead of combining what strength they have. Arkan does nothing to prevent violence between them, so long as their tribute is paid and no one challenges Zakul's superiority.
I'm surprised Arkan didn't try to destroy both governments. He obviously had the firepower.
I don't think Arkan feels any desire to actually govern our portion of the galaxy. For now, he sees it as a backwater, useful only for resources. Powerful Zakulan battle stations have been placed in orbit around key worlds to watch for possible uprisings. But there are no ongoing planetary occupations. The ships of the Eternal Fleet simply patrol at random, while the tribute paid to Zakul gradually chokes all economic potential.
What about my team? My ship?
I have allies looking for them as we speak. With all of the chaos of the last few years, though, it will take time to find them all. For now, we make do with ourselves, Koth, and HK.
How did you end up working together with Koth?
I knew I'd never find you alone. Recruiting assets with first-hand knowledge of Zakul was my top priority for years. Koth was on the run, pursued by the deadliest of the Zakul knights. I resolved the situation, and we've worked together ever since. He's been an invaluable ally. Did he tell you that he was a former officer in the Zakulan Navy?
Yes, he said that he did it with his crew.
That's right. I've come to trust Koth with my life, just as I trust you. I'm confident that you'll learn to trust one another just as well.
So why me? You clearly went to a lot of trouble to get me out of Carbonite.
Before you were captured, you accomplished things no one else dared to attempt. You changed the galaxy more than once, and if things have ever needed to change, now is the time. But there is something else. I've felt it since the moment I found you in Carbonite. There's a power in you. Something new. It's elusive, but I know it's there.
I think you're right, Lana. I think the Emperor, Valkorion, is in my mind.
What?
After he died, there was a storm of energy. I barely even remember being thrown into the carbon freezing chamber. And then, while I was frozen, I saw things, dreamed about him, about everything that happened while I was gone.
It can't be. If you were controlling you, I'd know it. I certainly saw enough of it on Zios.
I don't think he's trying to control me. Not directly, anyway. He's trying to convince me to work with him.
Whatever he's doing, you can be sure that he's always trying to deceive us somehow. I
Sure,
believe in
15
you,
minutes. Starting now.
and I appreciate your honesty. I'll remain watchful for any influence he might have over you. For the time being, though, we have no choice but to proceed.
What about the others?
They wouldn't understand. And like you said, we really don't know anything for sure yet. Let's keep the matter between us for now.
Request. Please rendezvous at my current coordinates at your earliest convenience, Masters. I require assistance.
Strange. We should hurry.
Where was it?
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Yes. Right in front of my face.
Right in front of my face too, it seems. Jeez.
I need a beer.
Well, it's Paddy's Day. Grab one. I'm having one. Okay, I need a quick bio break. I will be right back. Okay. Right, let's get going. How the heck do I get out of here? Huh. You just run out. Okay.
Should feel better now.
Please, save us.
HK, explain.
Protestation. I have done nothing to these pitiable meatbags, Master. They were merely bystanders when I destroyed a group of sky troopers. They requested our help in escaping the enemy's notice.
Please, we're no danger to you. We were exiled for protesting Emperor
stuff.
Archon's war. We've already lost 2 of our friends. Please, is there anything you can do for us?
We're repairing a ship with room for passengers. We can get you out of here.
Google.
You're
How long do I have
serious?
left on my timer?
That's
T-minus
incredible.
9 minutes and
Thank you.
22 seconds.
Thank you so much.
The path ahead of us is not a safe one. They might be better off here.
No one could be better off here.
I love that new headpiece.
Stabilizing.
Oh, I can just go back there. Okay. Cool. Quick travel.
Stabilizing.
You're sure we can make it fly again?
She'll fly. Just been waiting for somebody to come along and remind her how.
Let's get to work then.
Nice. Ooh, that ham smells good already, and it's only just been broiled. Uh-oh. I love that ride. Uh-oh. I really hope Disney Plus actually makes a series set back here in the Old Republic at some point. But they'll probably go for the High Republic first. Investigate the strange sounds.
I take it you have questions. Don't be so surprised. Where you go,
Chapter 5, From the Grave.
we are indivisible now. The gravestone. Not entirely what I'd envisioned.
Did you guide us here?
The real question to ask is, why are we here? You have had a taste of my son's empire, his reach, and Valen. She does not believe in respect. We can only defeat Arkan if we work together.
You sound like you know how to accomplish that.
I know aspects, but an unknown factor remains at the center of it all. You. You must be willing to accept my help for what it is. And you will have to come to this acceptance sooner than you think.
Get ready for a fight, people! They found us! Sky Troopers breaching the entrance!
Oh, they got inside.
Stop, please.
don't think I can call any of my companions, can I? No.
Hey! Watch the ship!
Nice.
Compliment. Fine dismantling, Master.
That's just the first wave. They have more on the way.
I'll head them off.
The gravestone will be ready soon. I just need...
Don't say 3 minutes.
Buy me some time. I'll get us airborne.
I'm with you. HK, stay behind and help Koth.
Until I say so. Don't touch anything.
Should feel better now.
Set a lamb timer for 45 minutes.
Alright, a 45-minute timer called Lamb. Starting now.
To the end.
Just shoots.
Having an obsidian stout?
Yeah,
They're lovely.
but I didn't pour on the lamb.
Yeah, the shoots make some nice beer.
Koth did say there were more on the way.
It's something I've learned to count on regarding Arkan. There will always be more.
Good evening, Gunderstrack, and happy Paddy's Day.
I've got you.
Yeah, they do. Well, apart from the fact that he's huge. So where we're at is we found a ship which is buried in the forest there, called the Gravestone, and it's 1,000 years old, and it can single-handedly take on the Eternal Fleet, apparently. We've also learned that the Republic and Empire were basically wiped out by Valkorion, and now both must pay tribute to the Eternal Empire.
There are too many.
We have to keep fighting.
Hey, you two need a hand out there?
No, we have help.
You what?
Yeah.
Lana. You're late.
You got one of the knights to switch sides.
Not all of us blindly follow Arkan.
More resistance. Knights.
High Justice, we have the Outlander.
I do hope you're up to fighting your own, Senya.
My issue isn't with them. But if they're going to stand in my way...
I see you found another pragmatist.
Stow the chatter. Prove you can fight.
Hide in the swamps. Pathetic. The Emperor will be avenged. 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 The Emperor will be avenged.
He'll have to do better than that.
Will be avenged.
He'll have to do better than that.
The Emperor will be avenged.
He'll have to do better than that.
The Emperor will be avenged.
Die, Outlander.
The Emperor will be avenged. Sky will be merciful.
He'll have to do better than that. Die, Outlander. Die, Outlander. He'll have to do better than that. He'll have to do better than that.
Cheers.
Knights! Zildrog's wedge!
We have the Outlander. You may kill the others.
Get out of here. Save yourself.
What is this?
An opportunity. You're outmatched. Death is all but certain for your Sith friend. I could save her. I only require the briefest moment of control. Accept my help, or watch her die. Choose quickly. Time has not stopped.
I'll never give in to you.
Very well.
We can do this. Keep fighting. They haven't killed you yet. Come on.
Koth, thank you.
Is the gravestone ready for takeoff?
Far as I can tell, looks like we've got everyone. Let's go.
No, wait. Where's Senya?
Excuse me? Where's who?
Here I am. Let's move out.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hang on. She's your help? If you think I'm letting that piece of work on my ship, you're out of here.
Interjection. Many more hostiles are approaching. Permission to defend with extreme prejudice.
No more.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool.
I'll prep the engines. Come on, Lana.
No. I'm needed out here. I'll be fine.
Be ready to move.
The ship will never pull itself up from the muck. We'll have to give it a push.
Firing up the engines. I hope.
We can do this.
Let your unease take root. Only then will the Force do your bidding.
Yeah.
They're doing it. They're actually doing it. Can you believe it?
Observation. The ship is rising. Conclusion. Belief is not required.
Glad you worked that out.
Oh, we also learned that we were frozen in carbonite for 5 years.
Now get in here so we can finally get moving.
It's actually happening. Yeah, it's actually happening. We got froze after we killed the Emperor. We were captured and frozen in carbonite for 5 years. You saw us killing the Emperor yesterday. And today we found this ship.
How about that? My gravestone can move.
Considering how we found it, I'd say you've outdone yourself.
Team effort. I'd say everyone outdid themselves. Incoming! Dropping out of hyperspace. It's a lot.
The Eternal Fleet.
They aren't firing.
Ugly ship. What are you waiting for?
Take it.
HK, see about that hyperdrive. Lana, work the shields. And we need a gunner.
I'll take care of it.
Stabilizing. Dead. +1. Kill counter. What's new? On second thought, I retract my inquiry.
Oh, that lamb smells good.
Oh, the lamb smells absolutely unbelievable. We're having a leg of lamb today for dinner. £8, almost £8. It's Australian lamb.
Omni cannons up. There's a capital ship near the center.
I see it.
Good. Now hit it.
Let's see what this thing can do. I like hot food too. Holy moly, look at this thing.
Target down.
Wait, 5 targets. 10. I can't keep up.
Holy moly.
It's real. We could take the whole fleet.
Statement. The hyperdrive now meets minimum functionality requirements.
Why didn't you say so? All right, let's get out of here.
Off 4 large landing craft. Off Odessa.
More than
Yeah.
2 dozen ships lost in a single shot.
So that's the gravestone. It's as powerful as they say.
Past Japan. Heading for Russia, okay.
Satele, the throne, my vision for the galaxy, all because we let the Outlanders slip away.
Yeah, because Ukrainians keep destroying them all.
Blaming you.
I didn't think you were.
They have a massive shortage of fuel trucks, especially.
Father held us all back. You more than any. Such raw power.
Oh, terrible. Yeah. They weren't ready for it at all.
Finding your limits.
Nice to be appreciated for a change. So, what now?
Now, I act.
No, no, no!
What's happened?
The hyperdrive worked. One time. Omni cannons fried too. What a mess.
We're safely away from the fleet, if nothing else.
Should be able to make it to Asylum, but let's not hold our breath.
Potato and onion.
What is this asylum place? And why are we going there?
Asylum is a skyport. A safe haven from Arkan's patrols.
Was she really necessary?
She helped us raise the gravestone. She fought at our side.
She also hunted me like an animal for years. She was Arkan's loyal knight.
I thought I was in service to Zakul. You had abandoned your responsibilities.
I don't want to hear it. You're done arguing, both of you.
If anybody needs me, I'll be somewhere.
You could have at least consulted with me first.
Yes, I wonder how that might have gone.
Absolutely. I'd be glad to fix the gravestone by myself.
Oh my god, I'm starving smelling that lamb.
Just wait till the potatoes go in.
Yeah. Hang on. Wait. One more. There it is. Sounds like the doors in a Klingon ship.
Why can't there be a maintenance manual? Hey, can you get the power? Right over there. Thanks. Wouldn't want to electrocute myself on top of everything else. She's really something, this ship. But no one's been taking care of her.
You've grown attached rather quickly.
No offense, but it's the gravestone that will save the galaxy from Arkin. Not you, not me, definitely not Senya.
What did Senya do to earn this grudge?
She was ruthless. After we deserted, she hunted us for months. Everyone on my crew bled more than once on account of her. I put all my trust in Lana and she goes to Senya for help. She does not know what she's getting us into.
You really care about Lana, don't you?
It's not like you're thinking. We've worked together for years. She saved my life more times than I can count. So I do what I can to return the favor. If that means storming into the Spire to pull some Outlander out of Carbonite, well, that's what I'll do.
I'd be a frozen carcass if you hadn't.
I have a good feeling, you know. We'll get Arkin. I should get back to it. Need to be sure the gravestone can get us all the way to Asylum. Hey, maybe you should check in on Lana. See how that wound's doing.
Wounds are fuel. Don't be wasteful.
It's all right. I have plenty of fuel left. I was right to reach out to Senya. I hope you see that.
She's coarse, belligerent. I'm not convinced.
She's driven. I learned as much when I first encountered her. We met shortly after I arrived in wild space. Senya was hunting Koth. I was hoping to learn your fate. We exchanged what information we could. This was all before I really knew Koth, of course. Years ago.
Those two will have to get past their differences.
It won't be easy. I suppose I should get back to healing. And you should get to know Senya. I'm not sure if you'll hit it off exactly, but I think you'll find her intriguing.
exhausted itself.
Were you eavesdropping?
Correction, I was monitoring activity in order to ensure everyone's safety, Master. Report, I have taken the liberty of checking in on your band of refugees. Assessment, they have quickly taken to their new lodging arrangements. I have warned them not to stray from their chosen location. Analysis, there are many sealed passageways, and I am unable to detect what may be on the other side.
Worth looking into at some point.
Revelation, I discovered an especially strange area. Unlike anywhere else on the gravestone, I had attempted to ascertain if any of its contents could be weaponized, but the new meat bag interrupted. Query, any orders, Master?
See if there's anything you can do to help Koth with his repairs.
Sarcasm. Excitement. I can't wait to spend more time with him.
I know. I couldn't help but take this place in either. Reminds me of a song I wrote.
I feel like I'm being watched.
I can stop looking at you. Maybe that will help. There. Better? No? Worth a try.
You seem nothing at all like the person I met in the swamp.
Being a knight means everything. But I don't let it define me. When it's time to go to work, I'm who I need to be. The rest of the time, I'm just myself. You don't strike me as all that different.
What do you mean?
Like me, I think you send parts of yourself deep down when it's appropriate. I think that's true of a lot of people. I like to think it's even true of Arkin.
I know why I oppose him. What's your reason?
Years after the death of our immortal emperor, most are still so afflicted with remorse that they don't see what's happening. Arkin has become oppressive and cruel. He'll crush anyone who doesn't share his plan for the galaxy. So that's me. What about you?
Arkin took 5 years of my life. Turned everything inside out. He has to pay.
I know what that's like. Not exactly, but I see where you're coming from. You're not what I expected. Not sure if that's good or bad yet. But I do know I'll have an easier time with you than Koth.
I don't trust either of you.
That's fair. But I think you'll come to find one of us is more trustworthy than the other.
Valkorion lives. He is not himself, nor has he taken a new body. It is difficult to see, and yet it is unmistakable.
She's still alive.
Has always been deceptive.
Satele.
Like on the Yavin moon.
Yes. And many times before. And
There's Mar.
Even when my life depended on it.
Well, it's good to see him back. He's a cool character.
Approaching Asylum.
Told you we'd make it.
We haven't docked yet.
I should probably figure out how to land this thing.
I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
Koth is showing off. Ignore him and relax. That shadow port isn't on any chart. It's a haven for refugees fleeing Arkan's forces.
We'll be among friends. Mostly.
Tell your associates we've arrived.
They knew that days ago.
You want to explain how? Figures.
If we don't all start trusting each other, we're doomed.
Trust is a rare commodity these days.
Command. Are we there yet?
Oh, nice landing.
Move it, Gawkers. Let us through. Mighty fine ship you got there. We'll be coming aboard.
If there's one thing I don't like, it's uninvited guests.
Oh my god, that lamp smells incredible.
Outlander, my crew. The best engine burners in wild space.
Should have known there with you. The resemblance is uncanny.
The roguish charm tip you off? Get up here, you mangy woolocks.
You know who I am, don't you?
Name's Rollo. I served aboard Darth Marr's destroyer. We thought you died with him.
I may as well have.
Don't expect sympathy from me. A lot of good people died that day. You didn't give us enough time to make the escape pods.
I didn't have many options. It was a hard decision, but the right one.
We'll never know, will we?
Rilo! Get in here!
On my way!
I'm not the only one hiding things.
We share on a need-to-know basis. Koth's crew didn't need knowing.
They seem nice.
Not how I'd describe them, but they get the job done. I need to make contact with my network alone. Try to stay out of trouble.
Where's Lana?
Excellent question.
My best engineer hasn't come back from a supply run to the free zone. It's a dodgy neighborhood if you catch my drift.
A black market. Rival syndicates disagree over who controls it.
They argue with blasters. I think she's in trouble, but we've got our hands full keeping the Gravestone's reactor stable.
Give me a hollow of your crewmate and point me to this free zone. I'll handle the rest.
Addendum. I will join you, Master.
My engineer's name is Tora. HK has her image in the database.
It won't be hard to find. Tora has a big personality.
She's surlier than a hungry rancor, but she's the best engineer you'll ever meet. Thanks for the help.
And when you're done, find me these coordinates. I'll introduce you to my people.
Make sure there's food. I haven't eaten in 5 years.
The free zones are free, but don't believe
Stabilizing.
Okay.
Look at the size of that thing.
I can't tell if it's impressive or a giant.
Oh, excellent. A medical drive, too. Oh, I don't need anything. Okay. Okay, I think that's about it. Alright, well, I think I've been on for over 2 hours, so, and it is Paddy's Day, so I just wanted to come on and wish everybody a happy Paddy's Day and a happy Paddy's weekend, and I hope it's good for you all. So I'm going to go enjoy lamb dinner and some more tasty Guinness and other beers. We have actually gone to track. We have a nice a German style red ale, which looks very tasty. I'll put a picture in the Discord for you. Okay, so everyone else, thanks for watching, following and subscribing. I'll be back on Monday morning at 10:30 a.m. With some more Latra. So until then, have a good one. And I'll catch up with you Monday morning.